so I went out and bought another thing. So yeah, I was just out a couple hours ago, just looking through some random aisles to see what I could waste my money on, and I found this. The Five Nights at Freddys Endo series, Toy Freddie and VR Freddy. So yeah, yeah, this is my first ever piece of Five Nights at Freddys merch I ever bought. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously this is for FNAF 2, and I believe this is the second wave of the Endo series, because I do remember like last year, like end of last year, there was like the wave 1 of like FNAF 1 figures, so you have Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. So yeah, these ones for FNAF 2, and I'm pretty sure I've seen all of the Ender ones. Yeah, there was the Toy Freddie, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. And I even saw like Withered Freddy, Withered Foxy, and Balloon Boy as well, but they weren't part of the Endo series, they were just on their own. But yeah, I just thought I could like start collecting these, just to see how these work and see if these do well on the channel. I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing random stuff out here. But yeah, anyways, enough talking, and I'm gonna come back to when I've opened this. So yeah, I just opened up the box, and here we are one day later. I don't know why I just decided to do this like a day later. I don't know, I'm stupid like that. But anyways, so yeah, here is the Endo skeleton, specifically Endo 2 from Five Nights at Freddys 2. So yeah, nice little attention to detail there. I wonder if there's like any like different molds here between this one and the figure from the previous wave for FNAF 1, because I do remember those existing at some point. I think they came out like late last year, but I never saw any. Like I just like found this yesterday, like at the store. So yeah, pretty nice design. Got some nice articulation. Like you can move the arms, the shoulder like joint. It has elbow joints as well, so yeah, you can move those. And he fell over. A little bit of there's actually a lot of mobility with the torso. You can like do a little swivel there. It's on just a little ball joint. There is some articulation in the legs, like you can move them. There isn't any knee joints, but they do swivel, and there are just a couple of ball joints for the legs, for the feet. So yeah, nice design here. But yeah, now we're going to move on to how to construct good old Frederick. Okay, so I've just done the first section off camera, and I have done the head. So yeah, first off, you need to remove the eyes off of the endoskeleton and put on the ones that came with this Freddy mask. And then yeah, you just like put on the Freddy head like outer shell pieces. You have like the front piece and then the back one. You just clip those together. Then you get like the bottom jaw piece, which is really cool because now you can open and close Freddy's mouth, so that's really cool. You can make him do the bite of 87 or 83. Depends on which version of the lore you think is canon. I don't know. I mean, if it is bite of 87, then that was in FNAF 2, but it just depends which animatronic in particular did the bite. Most theories point to it either being Mangle or Toy Chica, and I've always been a fan of the Mangle bite of 87 idea, because I mean, have you seen Mangle? Like that thing could tear you to pieces in seconds. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna come back in a second and do the next section. Okay, so I've just finished off the torso and a bit of the like hip area. So yeah, it's pretty nice design. Obviously, you get his bow tie there. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. You got the two buttons underneath. Yeah, just do a little bit of a spin around to see his back. So yeah, a pretty nice molding and sculpting here. But he is a little bit heavy, literally and figuratively, I guess, because I mean, he has so far he just has these spindly little arms and legs, and they can't really do much to carry several pounds of animatronic parts and material. So yeah, I'm gonna have to beef up his arms and legs, which I'll probably just do all of that off camera as well, and just show you what he looks like with those. Okay, so yeah, here is the completed Toy Freddy. I've just cut back and put on all of his arms and legs parts. I did accidentally realize that I was putting on his shoulder wrong. This one, the I guess his left arm, that would be. But yeah, I realized I was putting it wrong because his arm was like upside down and the pieces weren't fully clicking in. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But no, turns out I'm just a dumbass. But yeah, and then you also have the like the feet and the hands, you have to like clip on like with ball joints. You just have to replace them, and just remove all the endo skeleton pieces. So yeah, but yeah, this is a really cool figure. Yeah, just like you can open his mouth and you can like open and close. That's cool. I think I already mentioned that, but I don't know, it's been like a solid 10 minutes because of struggling to pull these pieces on. Seriously, this is not easy. I mean, after I like do this a couple times, it might be easy, but like, man, I spent a stupid amount of time last night trying to put this thing together because my dumbass, when opening the box, accidentally opened up like the clear like plastic thing that all the pieces were being kept in. Accidentally opened it like while I was like holding it, and all the pieces just came falling out of the box, and yeah, they went everywhere. So I had to like track them down. Like they were like part of them fell on the table that I was like opening it on, and all the other ones just fell on the floor. So yeah, had to go sorting through the parts and services. But yeah. Yeah, then his arms can move like that, so you can like do that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's the ball joint in the hands, and also there on like this little axle hinge here, so you can like kind of like fold his hand in like that. I don't know, that looks freaking weird. But yeah, and yeah, just take a look at the back, do a little 360 spin here. So yeah, like all the pieces line up really smoothly. And yeah. But we're not done yet with this figure, because you can build an entirely separate Freddy figure, and I'm gonna cut back to after I finish building that, because it is literally going to be the exact same process. Like, it's just a reuse of all the pieces here, except in a different color. So yeah, I'll just cut back to after I've taken this guy apart and put him back together, much like Mangle. And here is the second Toy Freddy variant, also known as VR Freddy. Now, just on my initial, like, first reaction to seeing this in the box yesterday when I first bought it, I was like, oh, is this some random variant of Freddy from Special Delivery or Help Wanted? And I looked it up like 10 minutes ago, and what do you know? It's a variant of Freddy from Special Delivery and Help Wanted. Who could have known? So yeah, I mean, he's still pretty cool, like, other than being a variant from a defunct AR game that is no longer on the App Store. Although I think I still have it like in my App Store history because I randomly downloaded it like 2 years ago. Maybe even 3 years ago. I don't know. Wait, didn't it get like delisted off the App Store like in like what, early 2023? I want to say. But who cares about FNAF AR? But yeah, I mean, he's still pretty cool. He has like cool transparent purple like design. Very glitch trap reminiscent. Also has this like VR like headset, like goggle visor over his head. Definitely reminded me of Help Wanted. And you can just remove it, and then I mean, it's still pretty much the same mold as the regular Toy Freddy head, except now there's just a giant hole in his frontal lobe for the VR headset to go on. Bruh, Toy Freddy looked like he about to go into the digital circus. No! And from what I remember of Help Wanted lore, like with the beta testers who were like being controlled by glitch trap or whatever, and then like one of them like cut off their face because they were just going insane. Yeah, FNAF lore like after like Pizzeria Simulator is weird. That's why I got out of the fan base. Like, honestly, like I'm just like, what, a glitch trap, and then it's something about Gregory being a robot, and Vanessa is now William's hedge person. Vanny has something to do with it, and then some guy named Edwin made the mimic, and it was difficult to put the pieces together. I don't know. Now we have like time traveling ball pits in a game that came out like 2 years ago. And it's like a random story from the books. What is going on in the timeline now? I have no idea. That's why I got out of the fan base, honestly. Like I'm just like, dude, I can't keep track of this. And now MatPat is gone, and now like game theory has taken a massive fall off. So now I don't even know if I can trust the new game theory videos. Yeah, that's been my current mental state when it comes to FNAF over like the past 2 years. I'm like, what is going on anymore? I'm just here for the movies, and I'll probably leave after the third one, which will probably end the trilogy. I don't know, that might be what Scott Cawthon is doing with the movie saga. We might end with like 3 with doing like a Pizzeria Simulator or Sister Location or FNAF 3. I don't know. I mentioned it. I mentioned what I thought they were going to do for Five Nights at Freddy's 3 in my review for FNAF 2, which also happened to be one of my Lego Minecraft Advent Calendar videos. If you want to know the specific one, it was day 14. There you go. Now you can watch my FNAF 2 review. Anyways, so yeah, that's this guy. He's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll buy the other ones in the Ender Skeleton series. I don't know, I might get the other toy animatronics from FNAF 2 to just round out the core set. You know, just get like Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. And I don't know, might get the Balloon Boy one because he's funny, and also he comes with the one of the like dead children ghost 8-bit things from the Save Them minigame. So yeah, anyways,